announce that it is to advise passengers who are coach-checked in and are travelling to international destinations and the Irish Republic that they will now proceed into the International Departures Lounge.
Merry Christmas. You like my sleigh?
Yeah, have the airline fax us passenger list for all flights in from Amsterdam this morning, will you? And then get them to the airport and have them hook us up to a video of the car park security camera. We should be there in
10 minutes.
Get Rosie down to Hatton Garden, have them check out the shop. See what you can dig up for similar jobs over the last 12 months. Great.
What time is it? 9:30. Excellent. Still got time for a McMuffin.
Sex all you think about.
See, I never talk stupid in the car.
Why not? You started it.
Get on the way back.
Right, let's go.
Nice. Very nice.
Bang!
Done it, man, we've done it.
Did you see his face?
I told you, didn't I? Didn't I tell you? Shit! What's going on? Who was it? Who grassed us up?
Well, that would be telling.
You gonna let us up? We're gonna freeze to death down here. Problem? No? Good.
Charlie, honour among thieves?
Yeah. How was the airport?
Not prettier than this.
Yeah, well, it gets worse. They all had them on. And bulletproofs.
Says who?
Come here.
They were all dead, shot through the heart.
They were. No, I don't know either. Name's Ripley. Ian Ripley.
Stay there!
Who's that?
Mr. Leslie Joad. His gems. Rubies.
Hi. P.I. Scott.
Nothing like this has ever happened to me before, ever.
I'm sure. Would you mind having a look at some photos of the dead men, Mr. Joad?
They all wore masks. Their faces were disguised. I don't think I...
Try. Any joy? Was that a yes?
Lisa refused to confirm the scene carried out an armed robbery at the airport earlier this morning. But the presence at the scene of Metropolitan Murder and West London Flying Squad officers would seem to indicate that this...
One of them was still alive.
Said on the news.
There was no need. Wasn't there? They were cuffed and out of it.
Yeah, having a good shifty at your face and mine.
And whose fault was that? Whose idea was it to go in dressed as flying squad?
Were any of them carrying a gun?
Yeah.
Excuse me, a bit louder.
Yeah, Ripley was.
And did he use the gun? No. And why did he not have a crack? Because he thought we were the flying squad, that we'd come mob-handed and we'd be massively tooled up, which made him think twice before having a crack, which made it nice and easy for us. So am I going a little fast
What
for
did
you?
the fence say?
Oh, last an intelligent conversation.
Weak. Awake!
No, Carpenter, you really are getting on my tits. Anything else?
You're winding me up.
Dextrocardia. That's his heart there.
Get out of here, you got it the wrong way round.
He lost blood. He'd probably lose a lung, but that's it. Doc reckons he might even be able to talk next couple of hours.
Top man, get back there and stay with him. I'll have the yard try and keep a lid on this, see what we get. Ripley's gonna live. Apparently his internal organ's the wrong way round. His heart's on the right side.
I don't believe that for a start.
Bullet went straight through him. Apart from making a mess of his lung, nothing wrong with him.
Shame.
Where'd you get hold of this?
Well,
2 bodyguards. Humer's fine, Stevens will be. No form. Both been with our agency over 6 years, seem pretty kosher.
Jode?
Well, he was bankrupt a couple of years ago, but his new business is thriving. Word is he's clean. He's next door ready for a chat.
Don't want him falling over again.
Yeah, well, says he's okay. Anna's got the car park video back if you want to have a look. Oh, and Super's been on the phone. Press have found out about the vests and caps.
Oh, great. Why don't we just take out a bloody advert?
By the time I came round, regained consciousness, they'd gone.
Then what?
I raised the alarm.
Right.
I ran to the security gate. The men there radioed for the police. We waited until the ambulance came. I suppose I was still in shock. It's a bloody nightmare. Sorry.
It's okay.
The last thing I remember is being taken to where the other raid happened. That's it.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else?
Well, that's it for now. I'll have a car take you home.
Yeah, cheers, mate. If anything, I'll get back to you on that, yeah? All right, easy. Go. Essex Regional Crime Squad has come through with a positive ID on one of the dead blokes, Wayne Duggan. I think the other one is probably Doug Robertson. They're at Marsh Point together. Duggan did 8 years for an armed wages snatch in Ipswich.
Okay, match him up with Ian Ripley, see what you get.
Okay.
Right, let's have a look.
Well, it's all very quick, but there's something I think you should see.
Which one's Ripley?
We're not sure, but there goes Joe.
Wimp.
Smart move, if you ask me. Hold it there for a sec. Can I ask a stupid question? Shut up. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I count 3 masked men, 2 sawn-offs, a 35 and a bloody good hiding. Any chance of security monitoring this interesting event in the airport social calendar? I mean, do they actually watch the monitors?
Pass.
Useless. Next.
10, 15 seconds?
Pretty good. So, what's to see?
Let me go forward a bit.
Yeah.
What, he's ringing his accountant?
Now, according to his statement, he ran to raise the alarm. No mention of any mobile phone.
He's calling the second gang.
Nice. The big dummy. Where is he?
I had a car take him home. Sent round a uniform, but he isn't there.
Find him. Find out his mobile number. Get a printout of the calls made from it on the day and the week before.
Okay.
Charlie?
Frank?
Ripley. He was up for gold bullion smuggling 6 years ago, got 7 years reduced to 3 on appeal.
Ripley is Robertson's brother-in-law.
Obviously a great believer in keeping it in the family. Time to talk to the incredible Mr. Ripley.
Hello, Charlie.
How is he?
Not interested.
That may change. Afternoon, Ian. The Ice Scott Flying Squad. Nice job.
Would have been.
Yeah, shame about the other lot. Shame about Jode.
Who?
15 seconds from start to finish. Very stylish. Top quality work. Out of your league.
Sorry?
You run gold, Ian. You don't stick guns in people's faces. Not unless it's for effect.
Now, you lost me there, mate.
How did you know Joe was going to be on that flight? Nobody else did. He told you, didn't he? What was the deal, Ian? You keep the stones and he takes the insurance?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you do. You're just pissed with him because not only did he turn you over, he was having you topped off into the bargain. What you got on him, Ian? Give us a clue.
Get out and leave me alone.
We'll get Joe, Ian, I promise you. And when we do, he'll talk. I mean, he doesn't strike me as a man with hidden depths. But then you probably thought that, didn't you? I want to know who shot you, Ian. If it comes from you, it'll do you a lot more good than if it doesn't. Think about it. But don't think too long. Yeah, excuse me, this room's off limits.
And you are?
Never mind who I am. Who are you?
My name is Claire Hegarty, and Mr. Ripley is my client. As I understand it, he has been cautioned. Am I right in thinking you're a police officer? And has this officer been talking to you, Mr. Ripley? Asking questions, I mean?
Yeah.
Listen.
In which case, I'd like your name and rank before you leave. Mr.
Scott. Detective Inspector Scott.
First name?
Charles Scott, Flying Squad.
Thank you. It is a matter of concern to me, Inspector Scott, that when I arrived, there was no police guard outside my client's room.
So what are we, Scotch Mist? Mr. Ripley is under arrest.
Don't dig yourself a bigger hole, Inspector. I wasn't attempting to elicit a response. I was making a statement. Goodbye.
Who is she? You know her? But she's a laugh after a few pints.
Thank you, Charlie. Thank you very much.
I've got a job on, want one?
I suppose you think 2 out of 3 is not bad.
Generally, when you shoot someone, they do the decent thing and drop dead.
In Holland, they said you were good. So much for the Dutch concept of crime.
They will have also told you how much trouble I take to get things right. As I remember, you asked me to do this job, not the other way around. And though personally it's very troublesome and tiresome for me to be in England, I agreed.
You cocked up.
Look, I've come here to trade cash and stones, not invective. Can we get on?
Ripley's dead. But he's not a moron. He'll soon figure this out. The police certainly will.
Charlie Scott might. Amazing old friend. Anyway, you're here. Ergo, Ripley said nothing. Unless, of course, the police are playing the long game, in which case, how do I know you haven't opened your gun?
Where's the case?
Pregnant with trust, I see. Sorry, what's this? The evaporating envelope? Where's the rest?
Where's Ripley? Oh, I remember. He's in hospital.
It's in hand. He's being taken care of.
Fine. When he is, you will be able to take care of the rest of your money.
Driving. I'll tell you when to stop.
Nice work. How was it?
He cried a lot. Fancy another? Yeah. I like to keep busy.
Sorry, wasn't looking.
I don't blame you. She's gorgeous.
Hello, Frank. Been shopping?
There is no fence, is there, Frank?
Rhododendrons.
Shut up. Let's go inside.
So slow.
Okay, we've got an APB out on Jode, but as yet no joy. Apparently there were £2.5 million worth of gemstones in a suitcase. More than enough to start over. Brazil, if it was me.
You'd have to be nuts.
Now it looks increasingly like Jode put himself up to be robbed and then had Ripley and co. taken out. If he set this up just as an insurance scam, it's unlikely he would have legged it by now.
Hume and Stevens, Jode's bodyguards, are not in on the plot. Neither of them has any history. Their stories are too vague and useless to be anything except straight. They're not in play.
Ripley undoubtedly knows more. My guess is he can ID the killers, but he's not keen on coming through. Grace?
The word's out, and it's clear no one's happy about what happened to Doug and Robertson. But on the other hand, no one's keen to let on what they may or may not know either. Which means either no one knows anything, or the killer's too dangerous to know.
Thanks, Grace. Clearing that one up.
It's killer because although there was a gang and forensics found 3 cartridge cases, they all came from the same gun. Apart from that, little else from the scene, I'm afraid.
Robertson and Duggan did a lot of time together. Robertson was married to Ripley's sister. Their CV doesn't list any gem raids, but we're still hunting up for the connection.
Okay, we've now managed to get a media blackout, but unfortunately only after the local news carried the story at lunchtime yesterday, during which they revealed that a member of the gang had survived. Ripley has got a 24-hour guard, but we have to hope the second mob are not avid telewatchers and still don't know about him.
I understand Mr. Ripley is all lawyered up and unlikely to cooperate, so we're going to have our work cut out. Now, given that this other mob were plastered all over with our gear, it makes one hell of a story, and I needn't tell you that some of the tacky hacks can't wait to let rip. Let's disappoint them.
Gov, Claire Hegarty downstairs to see you.
Any joy?
Joy?
I mean, should I be getting the tux ready?
Listen, she's already starting to crack.
Crack?
Gently, doesn't.
Really? And, any timetable for this amorous collapse?
Any day now.
Carpenter! Sorry, I've got to go.
Bloke and his secretary looking for privacy. Part their murk about where you are now. See Jode having a nap and phoning in the mobile. Resident remembers seeing it parked here last night, plus a motorbike.
Any chance of a number? A make?
Black, with a picture on the petrol tank.
Oh, great. Case solved then.
Looks like he was shot from behind. Bullet went straight through out the front. They fail you for that in your test, don't they? No money, no James.
No insurance.
You're the one who said he was clean.
Oh, it's my fault, is it? Last time I gave you a lift.
You're right. You left your keys in the car.
Huh? Oi! How am I getting back?
Ted'll drop you off.
Oi!
You're going to talk to me?
No, I'm going to talk to my lawyer. She's on her way in.
Don't get cute with me, Ian.
Fine, let's wait.
Tell me about Jode.
Who?
Leslie Jode, jeweller. Man you robbed. Man you arranged to do the robbery with. He gave you the time and the place.
Is that what he says?
He doesn't say anything.
Then why are you bothering me?
Because unlike you, Ian, Mr. Jode was unable to accommodate the lead entering his body last night.
She's gonna rip you up when she finds out you've been in here.
He set up the snatch with you, Ian, and then he arranged for someone else to take you out. My, he was a mendacious man.
You're talking out your ass.
Jode cut a deal with you, then he cut another deal with someone else. Now, this second understanding also seems to have broken down. Jode's dead. Only person left who can ID the other mob is you, Ian. Whoever it was shot Duggan and Robertson also shot Jode, and unless he thinks 4's his unlucky number, I don't see any reason why he shouldn't come for you.
I got round-the-clock protection.
Who told you that?
I'm no grass.
You carry on like this, you'll soon find out what grass is all about. I'm not through yet.
Excuse me.
me.
City Police. We found a stash of bulletproof vests and police caps.
Where?
Flat belonging to one Dominic Reed. I'm there now.
Reed?
Yeah.
You know where he is?
Do you know a bloke called Dominic Reed?
I don't believe this.
I do. He knocked over Islington Green Post Office June '86. He had two mates help him, Jeff Carpenter and Brian Hammond. Now they were a high-class team, better than you.
So what?
So Reed's dead, that's so what. And so are Carpenter and Hammond by now, probably. Which means the bloke you saw shoot you and your brother-in-law is a nutter. He's running up a cricket score and you're the only person left who can give him up. Okay, let's say he doesn't care about you. Let's say he's happy with his $2.5 million in cut stones and he's now on his way to the sun. Look at it from my point of view. Oh, you can laugh. Murders dressed as flying squad, people dropping like flies, smart-ass lawyers on my back.
Hard life, innit?
Spot on, and I don't need it. I just want it wrapped up and in the out tray. I'll take second best to get this shit off my shoe. You'll do.
You what?
You, Ian. I'm giving you up.
What you on about, you prat? Oh, yeah. I remember now. I shot all those people from my hospital bed.
I'm saying a particularly unscrupulous police officer might let it be known that it was an inside job all along. That the man who didn't die isn't hale and hearty just by accident. I'm sure Mr. Duggan and Mr. Robertson's families are keen to know who it was who killed their boys. And a particularly ruthless police officer might lie and say it was you.
Everyone knows Wayne and Dougie were my mates.
Yeah. And I'm sure they'll appreciate you explaining how it all went so wonky your pals got blown away. Being the, sympathetic, tolerant, forgiving types they undoubtedly are. In Millwall.
I'll do my time.
No, Ian. I'm going to recommend you be released. Insufficient evidence.
Yeah.
No. You've helped us a lot. It's only fair, that's your reward.
You can't do that.
Oh, yes, I can. And when you're all better, tomorrow or the day after, and the doctors say you're well enough to go home, you can. I'm kicking you out on the streets, Ian. Bye. Oh, give my love to the families concerned, won't you?
You must be really sick of your job, Inspector Scott. In fact, you must be desperate.
Yeah, well...
DCI Utley convinced me your previous behaviour was an aberration. Well, you're not just overstepping the mark this time. You're making a fool of yourself and a mockery of your profession. I shall be ringing Commander Lawrence at Scotland Yard in the morning, and I shall demand that you are not only removed from this case and suspended from duty, but that the Metropolitan Police instigate a full inquiry into the way the armed robbery squad has conducted itself throughout this investigation.
Hi, it's me. Don't ask. I'm coming home now.
Right. What's wrong?
I did something really stupid. I think I've blown it big time.
Charlie wants to do it. Charlie? Charlie, are you still there?
Where is he? Where's the man with the gun?
I sent him outside for an ambulance.
When Joe went bust, he owed me 300 grand for the gold I've been bringing in. That's what he used in his shop.
Smuggled bullion.
No tax, no VAT. I told him I didn't care if he owed the royal family. I was in Stux on my supplies and I needed paying. The next thing I know, I get nicked at Dover with a boot full of Kruger ends. And how do you think I felt when I get 7 years and he's up and running with a new shop within a month?
Go on.
Even when I got my sentence reduced, he knew I'd come after him eventually.
You do not have to
Oi,
say
I'm
anything.
talking here. So anyway, he gets word to me, tells me how sorry he is, how he wants to help me out, how we can do each other a favour, all that crap. But I'm not interested. I just want to kill him.
Ian.
And then I found out how much it was worth and I thought, why not? Why not do the robbery and then just...
Ian, please think before you start to say anything you may regret.
Let me finish, will ya? You've done your bit, now I'm doing mine. So I thought, why not do the robbery and then just hold out on him? Keep the money. That'd really hurt him. I never clocked he was setting me up, till we got whacked. I don't know who done it, but I know his face.
If we get an artist, can you come up with a likeness?
Yeah, easy. He's got a scar under here for a start in the shape of a cross. The biggest gun you've ever seen.
What did you say?
What?
The scar? Which I was under?
Yeah.
And it was in the shape of a cross?
Yeah.
Frank McGrath?
You know him?
I should do. I killed him.
We tracked him from Bombay to New York, back to London, and across the Channel. Emeralds. We think he knew, but if he did, he didn't care. There were the two specials who disappeared in India, plus a shooting in the States. Inside one of the cop's mother's house. I mean, scary stuff.
So how'd it end up?
We had an undercover customs guy with us and a Dutch cop when we cornered him.
Where?
Sex supermarket. Amsterdam, down by the docks.
I wouldn't know.
Anyway, he pulls out the biggest gun you've ever seen. He killed the customs guy and the Dutch cop before Supergov here gets the Dutch guy's gun. Lets off a few rounds, hits McGrath in the chest 3 times, sends him flying outside of a window, 4 stories into the dock. Body was never found, but I'm telling you, he was dead before he hit the water.
Didn't they search for him?
Dragged the harbour for a couple of days. Theory was he snagged on a propeller, his body was dragged out to open water. That was 6 years ago. I never wanted to see him again.
There you go, Anna.
Thank you.
Oh, nice one, girl. Cheers.
You got a name for this contract killer?
Len Tidmore. She's got a bed sitting for us too.
Ring a bell?
Never heard of him.
2 convictions for dealing, but otherwise a complete blank.
What about Jode's mobile phone?
Yes. Got a number for the call he made in the airport car park. Number turns up 5 times in the phone log in the last week. All made to another mobile. Cloned, and now dead.
Ted?
The rest of the gang are still missing, but both their addresses are within half a mile of Dominic Reed's. I thought it might be worthwhile circulating the letting agents within, say, 2 or 3 miles of Reed's flat. There's a chance McGrath rented a place nearby.
What about Reed's neighbours?
Deaf, dumb, and blind. Uniform reported seeing an unusual car parked in the street night of the murder. No number plates, but a green Saab. I've asked him to keep an eye out.
It's all wishy-washy stuff. I mean, Frank isn't the sort of man to hang around, is he?
No. Oh, only a handbag. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
What about the man tonight?
It was an accident.
I didn't mean that. I meant, what will happen?
Inquiry, I don't know.
The other one.
McGrath.
Why is he so weird?
He likes it. Likes people to be frightened, I guess. Frighten me.
If you're right, though, he's probably gone. He's not going to stay around.
He's not like that. He doesn't behave logically.
You are sure it's him?
The description's only him. The trouble is, he's not stupid. He doesn't act weird.
until the moment he's going to kill you. Having said that, you can't pretend he doesn't look strange. The way he dresses and the X marks the spot scar. What?
He was in the supermarket. Shopping trolley. He bumped into me with his shopping trolley.
What? Did he talk to you? Did he say anything? What?
Said how gorgeous Ellie was.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus.
Charlie?
Morning.
So, how much?
What?
The bet between you and Bob about me. How much did you put up?
Oh, no. 20.
20? God, at Vice I was worth $250.
Frank?
Apparently Miss Hegarty's zeal for your balls has cooled somewhat since the events of the other night. Be gentle with her. Don't do anything stupid again and she won't, all right?
He's found me. McGrath. He spoke to Steph yesterday when she was out shopping. She didn't know who he was.
He didn't threaten...
He didn't do anything. Just very pleasant to see. Anyway, I've sent Steph Nellie to her mum's. So, at least we know now. For certain, that is.
You seen this?
I thought there's supposed to be a news blackout.
Not for villains that fly. This is the press getting round it.
Yeah, well, I want them to get round it.
Hey, come again?
All we've got is McGrath's ID, right? Now you could spot him in a crowded coal cellar. I want it released, quick, before he's gone.
You want us to release to the press the name and picture of a dead man?
He's got $2.5 million worth of cut stones, plus whatever he earned for the job in cash. Now, he probably reckoned on Ripley being unconscious up to now, so he may still think we don't know it's him. Now, the stuff with Steph means he's still moving around, imagining he's safe. But now he's missed out on killing Ripley, he's bound to think it's time to cut his losses and go.
Charlie, you can't let what McGrath
I'm not
did...
stupid. This is not personal. It's about catching him. And I think this is the best way.
Sao Paulo Airlines Flight 202 to Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo is now boarding at Gate 12. Would all passengers please make their way to the departure lounge? Announcement is to advise passengers who have checked in and are travelling to international destinations and to the Irish Republic that they will now proceed to the
She blow you out?
Think about it. This bet is a sexist ploy on both of our parts, which merely serves to undermine Anna's integrity as a fellow officer, thereby perpetuating outmoded concepts of patriarchy.
Where'd you read that?
Sexism in the workplace.
think she went for him.
The guy left the airport 10 minutes ago, heading back into town driving a green Saab.
It's him. It's definitely him, yeah?
The car park attendant was 4 feet away.
Any more?
Patrol car spotted him heading east. They put unmarked cars at each exit ready for when he turns off.
Spooked him.
I was still half hoping he was dead.
Right, let's get ready to go.
Got everyone in position. Make sure local uniform are informed and told to keep well away. Don't want them running a second time. What's the exact address?
It's given as 48 Faxfield Road.
Right, have you sealed off. We should be there in less than 5 minutes.
Houses are selling, jobs are coming back. We had the Robin Reliant.
As you may have gathered from the touristic landmarks, we're in Rio de Janeiro.
Six over from 6-3. We're in position.
6-3 from 6-0. Message received. Ready when you are.
Go, go, go!
There at the back, go.
He's not here. Wind up.
Go. Pack bag.
He's a frigging ghost. George.
From 6-3.
Go ahead.
Go. I'm in the attic with Bob and Grace.
Get out of there.
Listen. Find out how many houses are interconnected up here, all right? And then block off each end. You'll probably have to check out all the houses in between just in case you drop back down inside, all right?
Charlie, get out.
Hello, Charlie. Not bad looking, am I? For a dead man.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. How'd you manage it?
With great pain. Half drowned. Swept through a storm drain, but still alive.
Very Phantom of the Opera.
My. She is pretty. And you always were surrounding yourself with charming young lovelies, weren't you? By your missus. I guess blondes really do have more fun.
The houses are all blocked off, Frank. How are you gonna get out?
Oh, with a hostage. I could. I have before.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves. First things first. I like the wife. And what a smasher of a daughter.
Give it up, Frank. Give up.
That's a crap line, Charlie. You always used to at least have a decent turn of phrase.
I think I'm gonna...
Very nice. Oh, very nice indeed.
I think I'm gonna fall!
Don't ever say I don't do anything for you.
Where's the stones? Did you find anything out?
Yeah, Harrison's afraid of mice.
Lucky Charlie.
You're not.
Where's the stones, Frank? You're going down, Frank. Be a good boy.
For what? Long time to the trial.
Murder. We got a witness.
Think so. I bet you £2.5 million you have.
Bye, Frank.
No, I'm still hoping to see that little girl of yours, Charlie.
Leave it, Charlie. A dead man in or out of jail.
How'd you like the Beaujolais, Charlie? But she buys that just for you, don't she?
I'm warning you, Frank. If anything happens to my wife or my daughter, ever,
Yeah.
I don't care if you're doing life in Australia when it happens. I'll kill you.
Ellie, nice name. How old is she, Charlie? 6 months. She is pretty. Just like a mum.
Get out of here!
Next on Alibi, the cold case unit warm up another unsolved crime in Waking the Dead.